I was born and I grew up in Virginia, and a lot of times when I tell people that, they'll say, well, that isn't the South. And it depends on what designation we're going. Obviously, it's not as South geographically as Florida, but if you look at the Civil War, it was the capital of the Confederacy. It was the capital of the South, so it's pretty Southern. But I grew up in a city called Charlottesville in Virginia, and it's very cosmopolitan. You have transplants from all over the world. It's a very different cultural experience in rural Virginia. And the joke used to be growing up is that, yeah, in Charlottesville we talk like this. We go 5 minutes outside of town, and it's like 3 roads down past the creek, and you take a left, and you go up there, and that's real. But Virginia's a really interesting state because if you go to Southwest Virginia, it is incredibly southern, it's incredibly rural, it's incredibly mountain town, but you go to Northern Virginia and you're basically in DC. In fact, people will usually say I live in DC when they really live in Northern Virginia. But when I went to prison Virginia, there we had very different experiences because there are no prisons in the middle of a city. There used to be. The penitentiary, the main penitentiary in Virginia, used to be in downtown Richmond. Obviously, that didn't make sense economically. They like putting prisons in rural areas where, one, land is really cheap, and two, people need jobs, so it becomes an advantage.